anything you want to do and be anything you want to be. How y'all doing today? My name is Pat Council, and I'm the Power Lady. And welcome to Let's Get Hip. That's High Impact Power Principles. I call myself the Power Lady because I've discovered how to tap into my inner power and achieve the goals I set for myself. And by the time we're finished here today, you will have the keys to tap into your power too. You know, one of the things we often hear people say is that you can't have everything. Well, that's not true. You can have everything and anything you want. Now, you may not want everything you get, but you can, without any doubt, have anything you want. I hope to prove that to you today with the 10 high-impact power principles I'm going to give you. We're going to play a few self-discovery games, and whatever we do, I promise, we're going to learn a lot, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Can we agree it's okay to have a lot of fun and learn something new today? Say yes by applause. Okay, it's time to get hip. Now, before I start sharing the 10 tips that I have for you, I want to make sure that you guys are all relaxed and ready to learn. One of the easiest ways to remember something is to receive it when you're in a relaxed state. Now, there are 3 things that will cause you to relax. One is laughter.
Let's talk about goal setting.
Let's talk a little bit about goal setting. When I first started selling real estate years ago, everybody in the industry was telling me to set goals. I would set goals over and over and over, and I would simply fail to achieve them over and over and over. Later I learned there's more to goal setting than writing them down and just talking about them. In fact, talking about your goals at the wrong time, well, that can actually be a bad thing. But we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. Some of the factors that you need to take into consideration when you're mapping out your goals are things like effective goal measurement. And how's your self-perception? Types of daily visualization. And what are some of the methods of affirmation that you use?
How about your attitude?
Now, how about your attitude? Now, I'm going to give you a little test to help you determine if you're a negative person or if you have a temporary negative attitude due to excessive stress from unexpected events. But first, I'd like to say this to you. One of the things I've discovered about negative people is that they don't know they're negative.
If you do not have a good attitude, the best thing I can tell you is go get yourself one. How do you get one? Oh, y'all don't want me to lie to you, do you?
Now, how do you get yourself a good attitude? The first thing I'll tell you is, if you have any negative people around you, run from them. By the way, that's your first clue that you might be negative. We have what's called a universal law that's called the law of attraction. And here's what the law of attraction says. It says that we attract whatever it is we are. I was watching a documentary about Pearl Bailey on television a few years ago, and Pearl said something that was a real wake-up call for me. And I'd like to share that quote with you. Here's what she said. She said, there's a period of life in which we must swallow a knowledge of ourselves, and it becomes either good or sour on the inside. In other words, there's a point in your life when you take a look at yourself and you either like what you see or you don't.
Failure is okay.
Failure is actually okay. Failure doesn't feel good, but it's not as bad for us as it feels when it's actually happening to us. Failure is just life's way of showing you that you're doing it wrong. Failure is designed to teach you to learn from your mistakes, move forward, and expect the best.
Always remember,
you're worth more than you think you are, and you can achieve great things if you start by making the decision to achieve. My name is Pat Council. I am the Power Lady, bringing you